Welcome to the SS Voiceover channel, everyone. How are you all doing today? It's wonderful to have you back. We hope our daily voiceovers bring you joy and brighten your day with interesting stories. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into today's story. Asterisk asterisk. Today's story begins with a simple one-line summary. A young woman who once helped our hero during their childhood finally meets him again as an adult, and this is where love quietly starts to bloom in their lives. Before we begin, this is a small request. Please subscribe to our SS Voiceover channel, and don't forget to like and comment. Your feedback helps me grow and improve future stories. Story begins. Our movie opens with the introduction of the heroine. She's on the phone with her friend, sounding stressed and emotional. "Can I come to your place? I left my home, please. Can you help me?" Her friend immediately responds, "Of course. Don't worry. Come straight to my place. I'll take care of everything." Now we see the reason behind her running away. The heroine's mother is extremely strict, obsessed with family reputation and royalty. The heroine, however, dreams of becoming a fashion designer, while her mother wants her to marry a wealthy man. Because of this clash, she chooses to leave home. Her friend, Jenny, tries to comfort her. "Don't worry, my uncle is coming to pick you up. As long as he is with you, no one can touch you." But suddenly, her mother's bodyguards appear. The heroine panics, quickly changes her clothes, and tries to escape. And as we all know in movies, a simple outfit change makes people unrecognizable. But in real life, we'd get caught in seconds. She runs here and there, desperately trying to hide. At that moment, the hero enters the scene. He grabs her hand and asks, "Do you need help?" She recognizes him and says, "Yes, please. They're chasing me. You're Jenny's uncle, right? Please help me." The hero replies, "I'll help you, but first, forgive me." And he acts as if he's about to kiss her. The heroine, shocked, thinks to herself, "Oh God, is this guy overacting? Everyone knows this kind of trick." But then she notices someone approaching from the other side, and to avoid being recognized, she quickly leans forward and kisses the hero, using his own trick to escape the situation. But as everyone expected, the bodyguards eventually spotted them. They shouted, "Madam, come out. We know you're hiding there." The hero turned to the heroine and said, "Stay here. I'll be right back." Then he stepped out and fought the guards one by one. But it wasn't enough. More guards started rushing into the area. The heroine immediately grabbed the hero's hand. "Come on, let's run." And they both sprinted away from the chaos. After running for a while, they stopped to catch their breath. Just then, a car pulled up beside them. The heroine, still terrified, grabbed the hero's hand again and tried to run. But the hero stopped her. "Hey, stupid, that's my car," he said. "This is my secretary. He came to pick me up." Without wasting another second, the hero pulled his secretary out of the car, jumped in with the heroine, and drove off. As they were driving, the heroine started opening up about her life. She told him everything about her mother, how strict she was, how she cared only about status and reputation, and how she was forcing her daughter to marry someone she didn't love. The hero listened quietly and then said, "Don't worry, you did the right thing by leaving. Now you're free to make your own decisions. And don't worry, I'll help you with whatever comes next." Just then, the heroine's phone rang. Her mother, her voice was angry, ordering her daughter to come home immediately. Hearing this, the heroine became upset and emotional. Seeing her sadness, the hero handed her a chocolate. "Here, relax. Eat this. You know, when I was little, a girl once gave me the same chocolate. She said, 'Whenever you feel sad, eat this.' And since then, whenever I'm down, I eat this chocolate and remember her." The heroine looked at the chocolate and froze. "Oh no, this is my favorite chocolate from childhood." The hero, in his mind, thought, "So she doesn't remember me." Because yes, the heroine was the very girl who gave him that chocolate long ago. He remembered her clearly, but she didn't remember him. The hero drops the heroine at her destination. Moments later, he pulls out his phone and calls his secretary. His voice is cold furious. I don't care what you do, but her mother's company should not stay in the market. Their shares must crash immediately. No one is to be spared. Cut to the heroine and her friend, Jenny. The two walk into a pub, ready to chill out. Jenny, come on, have fun, drink a little, enjoy your day. The heroine starts drinking. She smiles softly. Heroine, you know your uncle is very sweet, such a kind person. Jenny almost spits out her drink. Jenny, oh my god, you don't know him at all. Everyone is scared of him. He's a total terror. Nobody likes him. You better stay far away from him, that's important for you. The heroine freezes for a second, confused. Is he really like that? The man who saved her. The man she's beginning to think about. Meanwhile, in another location, the hero is relaxing, holding a prayer chain. His friends tease him. Friend, no matter what you do, you can't pretend to be good. You're a whore to everyone. They laugh. Another friend asks. Friend 2, hey, man, I heard you saved a girl yesterday. Who is she? That's not your style. The hero's expression changes. Hero, she's my first love. The room goes silent. Everyone is shocked. Just then, a guy rushes in. Guy, hey, two girls came into the pub. One is a college girl named Seikal. Very pretty. Does anyone want her? The hero's anger explodes. He grabs a knife and slashes the guy across the face. Outside the pub, the same two girls are being harassed by a group of men. Heroines shouting, I'm not that kind of girl. I just came here now. Leave us alone. The men refuse and keep troubling them until the hero arrives. He throws the men to the ground, furious. The heroine, terrified and emotional, runs and hugs him from behind. Heroines, he's my boyfriend. Everyone, stay away. The hero stops, and a slow smile forms on his face. He's happy. Hearing their taunts, the hero's expression changed. He gripped the heroine's hand tight, emotional, refusing to let her go. She winced in pain, yet he did not release her. Instead, he roared at the crowd. If anyone dares lay a finger on her again, I swear I'll end your chapter. Remember that. Terrified, they scattered instantly. The heroine turned to him, breath trembling. Thank you, I feel so relieved because of you. But then her eyes widened. My friend came with me. Where is she? I can't find her. The hero answered calmly. Don't worry. She knows this place. She'll reach home safely. For now I'll drop you. He led her to the car, opened the door, and gently urged, sit inside. I have some work. I'll be back soon. Then he walked into the pub. Inside, his men had already brought the man who misbehaved earlier. The hero punished him mercilessly until his anger was satisfied. Only then did he return to the car. There, he found the heroine fast asleep on his lap. After a while, she slowly opened her eyes. Shock flooded her face. Oh God, I fell asleep on Uncle's lap. He smirked slightly. You're a costume designer, aren't you? I need a new outfit. Make something that fits me well. That night, she went home and designed the costume with full dedication. When she finished, she sent the design to the hero. He replied almost immediately, You've inspired me. The design is perfect except one thing, my leg doesn't look like that. Confused, she zoomed in and her jaw dropped. She had accidentally drawn him wearing only underwear. In her panic, she accidentally dialed him on video call. The hero answered with a teasing voice. Do you want to see my leg to check the measurements? Mortified, she stammered. No, I called by mistake. Please don't misunderstand. But he chuckled. You're my designer. Of course you need to know my figure. And before she could react, he showed his abs on the camera. She gasped, covered her face, and finally cut the call, burning with embarrassment. The hero smiled to himself. Ah, silly girl. She hung up. That night, her sleep was filled with strange dreams. The hero whispering, Look properly, these are my abs. She woke up startled. The next day, she met her friend and confessed. I want to give Uncle a gift. He saved me twice. Her friend suggested. Why not buy him a tie? So the heroine bought one, stitched beautiful embroidery on it with her own hands, and kept it safe, waiting for the right moment to gift it to him. The very next day, her mother arrived at the place where the heroine was unaware of the danger that awaited her. She had just discovered that her daughter was with a notorious gangster, a man feared by many. Panic gripped her heart. She knew it would be nearly impossible to take her daughter away from him. Meanwhile, the heroine was busy with her own plans. She handed a costume to the hero, and he examined it carefully. Yes, I like this, he said, his voice firm, yet approving. We can go with it. As the heroine began taking his measurements, her mind drifted to a dream she had last night, a vision that made her heart race. The hero watched her, curiosity and something deeper in his eyes. Do you like me that much? He asked, stepping closer, leaning in, almost to kiss her. Outside, her mother had arrived at the hero's place. She tried to enter, but the security stopped her. She ignored them, rushing inside with determination. But when she entered, she found the hero alone. Everyone else had been warned and hidden. Hiding in the shadows, her mother watched. Then she shouted, her voice trembling with anger and fear. I warn you, give my daughter to me. You're a gangster. She is still a little girl. I have arranged her marriage. Don't ruin our reputation. The hero rose, his presence commanding, his voice cold yet resolute. She is no longer your toy. She is 19 years old now. She decides what she wants and where she wants to be. She is not here right now, but when you see her, let her choose for herself. Now leave. Silence followed. Her mother had no choice but to retreat. Afterward, the hero saw her, the heroine, sitting on the floor, tears streaming down her face. Without hesitation, she ran into his arms, clinging to him. He held her close, whispering words of comfort. Don't worry, your mother will never take you from me. At that moment, the secretary entered, breathless. Sir, her mother has searched everywhere. She even withdrew her college admission. She's trying to stop her from joining. The hero's eyes hardened, full of determination. She has nothing to fear. That college is mine. No one can take her seat. Anyone who tries will answer to me. Turning to the heroine, he added gently, stay here with me. I will keep you safe. And so, as he left to confront her mother, the heroine remained behind, shielded, safe for now. The hero arrived at the mother's place alone, silent and furious. He couldn't threaten her in front of the heroine, but now, nothing stopped him. His voice was low, dangerous, carrying the weight of a warning no one dared ignore. If you torture her again, I will not leave you in peace. I know your company is collapsing, drowning in losses. So from this moment on, stay away from her. Her mother froze. The arrogance disappeared from her face. Fear settled in its place. She said nothing. She couldn't. Later, the heroine stood in her new room, beautifully decorated. Too beautiful. A room that looked like it once belonged to someone else. A doubt crept into her heart. Maybe the hero already had another woman in his life. Maybe this was her room. A heaviness settled in her chest. If there's already someone in his world, why am I here? Why should I create misunderstandings? Maybe I shouldn't stay in his life at all. Lost in these thoughts, she curled into bed and drifted into a deep, troubled sleep. When the hero returned, he found her fast asleep, peaceful, unaware of the storm inside her heart. The next morning, they met at the dining table. The hero smiled gently. I made breakfast for you. Come eat well. She sat, still unsure, but began eating. As they ate, the hero dropped a bomb. Tonight you're coming with me to a party. The spoon slipped from her fingers. What? No, I can't come with you. It's not good. It won't suit. The hero raised an eyebrow. Don't you like me? Her heart skipped. No, it's not that, it's just you already have a girlfriend, so it wouldn't be right. Coming with you will only create problems. The hero stared at her, confused. A girlfriend? Who told you that? The heroine swallowed. I saw that room in your house filled with women's things. Obviously a girl stays there. And you said you have a sweetheart from your childhood, so I assume she's the girl in your life. For a moment, there was silence. Then the hero laughed softly, a warm, disbelieving laugh. Oh, silly girl. He moved closer, eyes gentle. I said those words because I wanted you to remember something. And now I'll tell you. His voice dropped, soft and emotional. You're the one who gave me a chocolate 10 years ago. Her eyes widened. You were 10. I was sitting alone on the playground after a boy hit me, shouting, "Do you even know who your father is?" I cried. I didn't know what to do. He took a breath, reliving the memory. And then you came. You gave me a chocolate and said, "Eat this. You'll be happy again." He looked straight into her eyes. You are the girl who has been in my heart and in my life ever since. The night of the party arrived. The heroine had already prepared the hero's outfit with care, but now it was his turn. He entered the room holding a breathtaking gown. "This," he said softly, "is for you." She took the dress, her heart fluttering. In the next moment, she stood before the mirror, trying to zip it up, but her hands trembled. The zipper wouldn't move. Before she could call for help, he stepped behind her. Slowly, deliberately, he zipped her dress with his mouth. She froze. The air trembled. Her heart stopped. He leaned closer and whispered, "Look at us like a newlywed couple." Her cheeks burned as they walked out together, looking stunning, powerful, unstoppable. At the party, the lights glowed, cameras flashed, but then the heroine's heart dropped. Her mother was there, and beside her the fiancé her mother had arranged. The whispers began immediately. She was already engaged to him. She ran away. He's protecting her now. What about this young man's future? The fiancé marched toward her, face red with anger. He grabbed her wrist. "Aren't I enough for you? Why are you here with him?" Before she could react, the hero stepped forward, his voice thick with rage. "I warned you. Stop this nonsense right now." But the mother wasn't done. She pulled out a wedding invitation and waved it in everyone's face. She agreed to this marriage. She accepted everything. Then she ran away to him. Silence fell. Then rip. The heroine tore the invitation in half. "I never agreed to this marriage," she screamed. "You forced me because you owe him money. I don't accept it, not now, not ever." Gasps echoed through the hall. Suddenly, the auction began. They were bidding for an exquisite crown, the highlight of the night. 50 million. 100. 250. 400. The room exploded with numbers. Then a calm, powerful voice. 500 million. Everyone turned. It was the hero. He bought the crown for her. Moments later, the crown sat upon her head, sparkling like destiny itself. But the night wasn't over. The hero drank too much. His friend had to support him as they left the venue. "Take him home," people urged. They reached the house. And then the hero pulled the heroine close, his breath warm against her skin, ready to romance her again. But her friends suddenly rushed in. Startled, the heroine pulled away and ran. The hero glared at his friend. "You idiot, you came at the worst time." Outside, the heroine and her friend spoke quietly. "What are you doing with him?" her friend asked. "You know who he is." "I don't know anything anymore," the heroine whispered. "You told me he isn't a good person, so I'm scared." Her friend sighed. "He is a good person, but he has a short temper. That's why I warned you." The heroine looked down, her voice soft but sure. "If it's just his anger, I don't mind that." The next day the hero arrived at the college, and with him came her. The heroine stepped through the gates, and in her hands, a tie. She held it out to him with a soft smile. "I brought this for you. Wear it." And for the first time his heart trembled with happiness. But as she walked deeper into the campus, the whispers began. Cruel, cold, cutting through the air like knives. "I heard she has no talent. She only got in through recommendations. She must have done something to be accepted here." Her friend couldn't take it anymore. She exploded in anger. "Do any of you even know her? If you're not perfect yourselves, don't you dare talk about another." But the fire didn't end there. A girl named Julie stepped forward, smirking. "Then prove it." Let's compete. We'll each create a design and upload it online. Whoever's design sells first stays. The loser leaves this college forever. The challenge was set. Both created their designs, both uploaded them, but behind the scenes, Julie made her move. She called her sugar daddy, a mafia boss. Buy my design for 1 million, she demanded. He agreed, but with one condition: come to me tonight. And she accepted. Her design sold instantly. The crowd cheered. The heroine's design didn't move at all. Suspicion filled the air. The heroine asked, "Did you cheat?" Julie smirked. "I'm just sitting here. Don't you know that?" But suddenly, notification. Her design sold too, for 1 million. Silence. Shock. Then the hero appeared. Not alone. He brought Julie's sugar daddy with him. Trembling in fear. "Please spare me," he cried. "She agreed to visit me tonight, so I bought her design." Julie screamed, "Lies, all lies." And then, clap, the secretary entered. Julie's headset fell to the ground, revealing the truth to everyone. Her plan exposed. The heroine turned to the hero, eyes full of gratitude. "You came at the right time. You saved me." The next morning she searched for him everywhere, but the servant told her he left for a business trip 3 days. 3 days passed. A major competition was announced. The winning design would go international. The heroine knew the hero would understand how important it was. She waited and waited, but he never appeared. Until, the moment she stepped toward the stage, he arrived. "Did you miss me?" he asked softly. "I saw you checking your phone waiting for my messages. Am I right?" She blushed, flustered. "Everyone is watching," she whispered, and walked away. For it was time for her to wear her own creation and face her destiny. And just when the heroine stepped onto the stage, a storm approached. Julie, furious, trembling, eyes burning with rage. "You ruined my name," she screamed. "I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget." The heroine ignored her, stepping into the dressing room to change into her competition outfit. But then, the door creaked open. A man slipped inside. Before she could react, he grabbed her competition dress and ripped it apart. Pieces of the fabric fell to the ground like shattered dreams. She stood frozen, helpless. Minutes passed. She didn't return. Then, the hero entered the room. He saw the man, saw the torn dress, saw her trembling, and something inside him snapped. He rushed forward and began hitting the intruder mercilessly, his anger burning through every movement. The man fled, terrified. The hero turned to her, breath heavy. "I'm sorry I lost control." But the heroine shook her head softly. "No, you saved me. Thank you." And in that fragile moment, he cupped her face and kissed her. She gasped, pulling back gently. I still have a competition." He smirked, leaning closer. "Forget the competition." He kissed her again. Until, then, the door flung open. "Boss," the secretary shouted. "Everyone is waiting outside. What are you both doing in here? Come out." The hero glared at him, furious. "I'm cutting your salary for 4 months." The secretary froze. The heroine quickly repaired her dress, altering it with trembling hands, and stepped onto the stage. The audience gasped. Her dress shimmered, changing colors with every angle of light. A living rainbow. But Julie, desperate, stood up and yelled, "This isn't her talent. I saw the same dress on a YouTube channel." She showed the video proudly. The crowd murmured, but the heroine lifted her chin. "That channel is mine. I hid it from my mother. She never allowed me to pursue fashion, so I kept my face hidden in the videos. If you doubt it, check with the college." The truth struck like lightning. Julie's final plan collapsed. Security stormed in and dragged Julie away as she screamed. The story shifts. In another part of the city, the heroine's mother arrived at the hero's brother's mansion. He was the true owner of the family estate. The hero, born to the second wife, held only the small company his father had left him, and his brother wanted that company back badly. The heroine's mother leaned forward, whispering, "I can help you take it." A wicked plan began to form. Meanwhile, the hero and heroine traveled to another venue for the final round of the competition. They reached a hotel, only to discover there was just one room left. The heroine panicked, and no, let's find another hotel. But the hero stepped close, his voice low. Don't you trust yourself? Don't you trust me? He kissed her again, slow, lingering, until suddenly he pulled back. You haven't finished college yet, he whispered. I'll wait, I won't cross that line. She stared at him, heart pounding. On the table nearby was a bottle. Wine, sparkling like a harmless drink. Thinking it was a soft drink, the heroine took it and drank. Night falls. The heroine leans in, overwhelmed by emotion, kissing the hero again and again. He tries to resist, tries to stop her, but her tears, her desperation, her warmth, he cannot fight it. And then morning light. She wakes suddenly, shocked to find the hero beside her, holding her protectively. What happened last night? She asks, breath trembling. He gives a gentle smile. Nothing happened. You kissed me, but I controlled myself. She scoffs, half teasing, half challenging. So you're not fit for that, HM? He only smiles and steps closer. The next day, the hero's birthday. A mysterious woman arrives at the hero's house. Without explanation, he leaves with her. The heroine arrives moments later, carrying a gift, heart full of hope, and freezes as she watches their car drive away. Her mother appears behind her, voice sharp as a blade. See? I warn you, these gangsters dangerous men. They have many girls. You're just one of them. But the heroine stands firm. No, I know him. I trust him. Her mother steps closer, eyes cold. Then listen carefully. I am going to ruin him. I will take everything, his company, his reputation. I have proof of your past treatment, proof I can release to destroy both of you. If he marries you, shareholders will flee. His empire will collapse. Asterisk. The heroine breaks, her voice shaking. Are you even my mother? No mother would do this, you're a monster. Elsewhere, the hero stands at his mother's grave. She ended her life on the day he was born. He has never celebrated his birthday since. Returning home, he searches for the heroine, but she is gone. Only a letter remains. She is leaving him. At the airport, the heroine waits alone, eyes heavy with sorrow. A hand touches her shoulder. She turns. It's him. No words. He pulls her into a fierce, desperate kiss. He brings her home, still trembling from fear of losing her. Wait, she whispers, holding his face. And she tells him everything, her childhood struggles, her mother's threats, the blackmail. He takes her hands, voice breaking. I can survive losing everything in this world, but not you. Not even for a minute. Never leave me again. Meanwhile, the hero's brother calls an emergency shareholder meeting. With a cold smile, he declares, my brother is unfit to run this company. He is completely distracted, chained to his unstable wife. From today onward, I will take control. Meanwhile, the mother appeared, her presence commanding the room. She held a certificate, proof of the heroine's mental condition. Suddenly, the heroine's voice broke through, sharp and raw. This is all because of her. She beat me, she tormented me in my childhood and pushed me into the depths of depression. She revealed the scars on her body, evidence of the pain she had endured. She never treated me as her child. She sold me for money, arranged a marriage just for profit. This is why I suffered. The truth was out. Everyone now knew. And with the certificate proving the heroine's stability, a tense calm settled over the room. But the moment of calm shattered. The hero's brother stepped forward, holding a document. From now on, only 30% of the company belongs to you. The rest is mine. A cold smile crossed the hero's face. I knew someday you'd try something like this. That's why I already registered 50% in my name. That share will never be yours. Shock struck the brother, and in a quiet, victorious moment, the hero and heroine kissed, defiant, united. The next day, the hero brought the heroine to his mother's grave. A kind lady stood beside him, tasked with building a memorial. The heroine's heart softened. How wrong I was, how foolish I misunderstood him. Later, At a serene retreat, the heroine appeared in a swimming dress, playful yet bold. The hero froze. "Why are you dressed like this?" he asked, a mix of surprise and protectiveness. "Only the security guard is here. What's your problem?" she replied, teasing. "No one, not a single soul will see you like this," he said firmly. The guard discreetly left, and there, in the shimmering pool, they shared a passionate kiss. But peace was fleeting. Suddenly, the heroine's mother appeared, kidnapping her, leaving behind only her mobile. Confusion and dread gripped the hero. Tied and beaten, the heroine pleaded, "Please let me live my life in peace." Her mother's cold reply cut through the air. "Peace? With that gangster? No. Marry him, he is your perfect match." Meanwhile, the finance villain plotted his revenge. He summoned men to harass her, only to be stopped by the hero, who arrived with his own force. Chaos erupted, fists flew, shouts rang out, but the hero rescued the heroine, taking her to safety. 3 years passed. The heroine rebuilt her life, completed her studies, and rose to fame in the world of fashion. But even in her success, a spark of jealousy ignited in the hero when another man congratulated her. "Who is he?" he demanded. "Just my student, nothing more," she reassured. "Then how could anyone give you a gift without my knowing?" he questioned, protective and tense. "I'll never accept anything from anyone else, I promise," she whispered. The day of celebration arrived. The hero's friend left a gift in the heroine's room, a stunning, provocative dress. Shocked, she tried to hide it, but the hero entered, holding a clip, and with a teasing smirk, said, "Go take a bath, you might have some bad smell." She obeyed and returned radiant. Drinks flowed. Laughter and playful kisses filled the room. Finally, fully free of fear, fully in love, the story reached its happy ending. So guys, are you happy hearing this story? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss our next exciting story. Once again, I love you all. I hope each one of you enjoys every single moment of your life. We'll meet again in the next story. Guys, stay happy, stay inspired.